Hello, it's Tim at TAH-DAH Farm. Today is March 15th, Tuesday. Got to pick the wire up. I got an oil leak to fix on the Kubota. We'll be right back. All right, guys, I've been approached by Super Clean to do a video. We're going to do a big video, but this fits right in today. I got an oil leak here. We took all the covers and everything off. So I'm going to spray some of this on here and just see how it works. It's just a normal, everyday little event. And this ain't the video we're going to do for them, but we're just going to... I got to get the grease off of it. It's a perfect opportunity to do this. So we're going to soak this all down and then we're going to blow it off. Right back. Okay, I got that stuff soaking. This is a bottle I've had for years. I refill it with the half-gallon, well, sorry, that's a gallon jug. And I just keep reusing their bottles. But they sent me a bunch of bottles to use this year, and we're going to use them and do a real good video for them. We're going to clean on the combine, but I'm a fan of this, a big fan of it. And like I said, I've done other videos on it. We cleaned all this back here, the grease and stuff off it. When I first got it, this was just caked from top to bottom with grease, and we cleaned it all off. It's a great product, but let's go wash that off real quick. All right, I told them I was going to do this summer when it warmed up, because that combine, I don't want to get stuff in bearings and stuff like that. So we got this little traction right here. We're going to see how it works. So give me a second. Well, that cleaned right up. We're going to let this drip dry, and then we're going to run it inside and see if we can see where the leak's coming from. One of them fittings is leaking. And it's been in the in the barn here for about 4 days, and I got this. So we pulled that cover off and everything. Need to clean the inside of that, but yep, something's leaking. We're gonna find it. All right, we got her fixed. This right here was leaking loose. I could actually wiggle that. After we got that all washed off, we let it set in here and dry out. It looks good. So, but anyway, there you go. That Super Clean stuff works pretty good. I sprayed it on these. That cleaned that up pretty good. Still some oil in them, but for one pass on it, pretty good. Now there's a spot up there I didn't get, but anyway, the rest of that cleaned up really nice. Need to straighten this out, and we put the cover back on, and this will be good. But we're getting ready to run down to New Hampshire to the Kubota dealer. We've been looking at some small little BXs and Bs. We could really use a backhoe here. So, and my off the farm job is going to make this possible. So we'll be right back. All right, headed back from the other store. Had to go out of town. They didn't have all the models to look at here, but they did down there. We looked at a BX. I forget what it was, 23 something. We looked at a B, 2301. I liked the 2601, but they didn't have one. And then I looked at an L. L's too big, BX too small, so we've kind of settled on a B, which basically that was what today was to find out what subframe tractor we got to go with. Anyway, we went with the B. They're going to do some checking. That B2301 is available for the buy. I would rather have the industrial tires than the tires it has on there. It's a Goodyear R14, they called them. It's kind of a combination turf ag tire. It does look like it give you good traction, but it also has a arch curve to it, and I don't know, I'd like that out mowing, kind of make a cradle like this in your yard mowing. But the B would be a good size for mowing the yard, around the fields, things like that. BX would be better at mowing, but it's just too small. I would be Xing some things with my knees. So that's what we went with the B series. The L would just be way too big to be mowing. But anyway, that's what we picked. He's going to do some checking to see what kind of availability he could get if he actually sold and had a contract on a B2601. He's been trying to get stock in for a year, and if he had his way, he'd have two of them, one set up as a backhoe and one set up as a mower for both of them. But anyway, we're cutting back across country on the interstate to get to the accountant. So